Title: Ambiguous Love. Why do you never have a clear ending? Love Psychology 1 Introduction. There are relationships where no one says goodbye, but no one dares to say, "We are in love." The two still text each other, still care, still seek each other out when lonely. But when someone asks, "So, what are you two to each other?" both remain silent, or smile lightly and pretend not to know how to answer. That is what people call a nameless relationship. A relationship that makes you feel close but not belonging. And the strange thing is, such relationships often never have a clear ending. In today's video, we will take a deep look into the love psychology behind that ambiguity. Part 1. Why don't two people name their relationship? Not everyone in an ambiguous relationship is careless. Often, it is the result of very human fears. Some people fear loss. They think that if they name the relationship, everything will become more serious. And if one day everything falls apart, the pain will also be clearer. Some people fear commitment. They like the feeling of being cared for, receiving messages every day, being remembered by someone. But when it comes to entering a real relationship, they feel suffocated. There are also simpler cases. One person loves more than the other, and the one who loves less chooses to keep everything in an ambiguous state, not rejecting, but not moving forward either. Part 2. The true psychology behind ambiguity. The hardest truth about the psychology of love is people like the feeling of being loved, but don't always want to commit. An ambiguous relationship allows that to happen. You still have someone by your side when you're sad. Someone still texts you good night. Someone still cares when you're tired. But you don't have to take full responsibility for them. And so the two unconsciously hold each other back as a safety net. No one dares to be clear. No one dares to ask directly, because clarity always comes with choices. And choices sometimes mean losing someone, so both choose silence more than words, keeping the relationship in a very strange place. Not lovers, but not strangers either. Part 3. The price of an ambiguous relationship. Unnamed relationships often do not end with a breakup. They gradually fade away over time. But the price to pay is very real. First is time. You wait. You hope. You believe that one day everything will become clear. But the years go by, and the answer still doesn't come. The second price is self-esteem. When you stay too long in an ambiguous relationship, you begin to get used to not being fully chosen. You learn to accept vague explanations, and sometimes you have to pretend not to know where you really stand. The final price is faith in love. One day, looking back, you realize you have given too much emotion to someone who never truly belonged to you. End. A gentle awakening. True love is not perfect, but it rarely makes you stand forever in ambiguity. Because when someone truly wants to be with you, they will not let you become a relationship without a name. So sometimes, what you should ask yourself is, are you in love, or just holding on to something that doesn't really belong to you? Thank you for listening. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to continue exploring the deepest truths in the psychology of love.